Hey, you! Alright, you box office poison, I'm gonna give you a review and you'll never forget! I'm going to tear apart every single one of your contrivances! I'm gonna nail you right in the plot hole! Hold on.
Hey Zordon, what's the deal? Every time I put this helmet on, I'm jumping around like an attention deficit jumping bean.
It is the Power Ranger way. Now review that stinker.
Do you think this movie will make any possible sense whatsoever? No! Your movie is so cliche they can't even put it into words! I mean, the acting, it's horrid! And the writing, it's a joke! How could anybody watch this piece of crap and actually expect to like it? I asked you! What is the point of you keeping the Power Rangers out of their costumes for so long? Do you honestly think anyone cares about what kind of metrosexual necklace Tommy is wearing? They don't even wear the costumes during the fight scenes, when they could actually use them! And for that matter, the fight scene is not even that impressive. Half the monsters are defeated off-screen! And even the ones who aren't? Look at that! They actually have to help them off the ship! That's lame! And what is up with this line?
This show ain't the Love Boat.
Do you think anyone in your age demographic would possibly get that? Was it supposed to be a joke for adults? You know they're already on the 8th level of Angry Birds by this point. They tuned out a while ago. It's not working, Zordon. He seems to be impervious to criticism.
Very well. You will have to use hand-to-hand combat. Fight him off with all your martial arts skills, and maybe you won't have to use the giant robot.
Got it. All right, big, tall, and ugly. The time has come for you. What giant robot?
The 10-story high one that we only use as a last resort.
This guy is like a foot taller than me. Why don't I use the giant robot first?
We can't.
Why?
We just can't.
Why?
It's not how we do things.
It's not how you do things.
Just be honorable. Fight him man to man.
Right. All right, evildoer. Now the time has come for me to send you into a world of... Go, giant robot. Ow! Wow! It's Mega Big Voltronimus Primo! Now that's the shit I'm talking about!
Hey, you little cheater! That's not how it's done!
You got a problem? Take it up with the flour tortilla that used to be your monster. And just to pour more salt in the wound, I'm gonna keep reviewing the movie. Think of it as a victory lap for those who know how to use their giant robots.
Ow!
Beat me up, Scotty.
That was not the honorable way.
But was the effective way? You can't argue with results. So Divatox crosses worlds with the wizard's magic, and the Rangers follow. In the meantime, Kimberly escapes with Bulk and Skull, but Jason doesn't get out in time. Why? Because he has to save her from her shirt. Yeah, something you'll notice very quickly is that this reappearance of the classic Rangers is not very action-packed. Every other second they have to be rescued from Divatox, monsters, hell, even men with sticks. Fucking men with sticks is too much for them. I wouldn't mind too much if any of the other Rangers did anything in this movie. But no, it's just patiently waiting on that goddamn boat. Hell, their new theme should go like this.
Yo-ho, a ranger's life for me. We wait so tediously for plot, please give us something to do. It's all just the same, we're boring and lame, can we trade places with you? Yo-ho, a ranger's life for me.
But eventually they do make it to the location of the demon.
There it is. The lost island of Miranthus.
Here on Gilligan's
But then Divatox finds out that the Rangers are on her tail and decides to call for help.
Hi, Rita.
I need your advice. How do I get rid of the Power Rangers?
What? If I knew that, do you think I'd be lying here listening to this? My advice to you, Divatox, run!
Oh, there, now see, Rita? You're in this movie.
It's a 1-minute cameo in my pajamas! And on top of that, do you really want to think about the image of me and Lord Zed doing it?
No.
Exactly! Oh!
So they decide to send Adam to the island in his car. Wait, how is that doable? Wait a minute, they float?
Oh, yes. They float, Josie. They float.
And he finally arrives there, driving his fearsome... Oh, can't this kid catch a break? First he's a frog, then they make him look like David from Roseanne, and then they give him a minivan. A fucking minivan! Is an emergency soccer pickup gonna be needed in the near future? You can give it all the cool sound effects you want. It's still a minivan. The other Rangers eventually join him and try to save Jason, whom they have evilly dressed up as a Sith Lord and tied a rope around his dick? What the hell is going on here? Is this Divatox's perverted sense of torture? Oh God, you are sick, lady. You are fucking sick. I mean, there's dick moves, and then there's dick moves. In fact, by the time this walk is over, I'll be surprised if his dick moves. Ooh. After it looks like the natives of the island captured Kimberly too. Yeah, again, those threatening men with sticks. They take them into a cave for a ceremony to bring the demon monster to life. And now, fucking finally, only an hour and 10 minutes in, do we finally see them transform for a fight scene. And yes, even a little kid transforms.
Red Lightning Turbo Power!
Whoa! All right!
Wait a minute! What the hell happened here? Was there a Mighty Morphin puberty burst that happened during the transformation? Can they all do that? Can they all grow double their size? I think that'd be sort of a distinct advantage in conflict, wouldn't it? Actually, I wonder if he uses this to pick up women at bars.
No, really, babe. I'm 18. Now what do you say we go to my bunk bed and I unzip my fly and never take this costume off?
So they get ready to sacrifice Kimberly and Jason to summon the demon. And I will admit this movie can redeem itself if it partakes in a Kali-style heart rebound. But the Rangers show up and they partake in their usual Six Flags style stunt show.
Get out my way!
Not even close, but okay!
But unfortunately, they don't get to Kimberly and Jason in time, which means they don't die, strangely enough. They just get turned evil, which apparently in this movie means not so strangely looking a whole lot like Bella Swan.
You've got to find the evil!
Evil is like evil does.
You named my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster?
Kimberly, no! No.
Yes, we're your friends!
Friends?
That might be my favorite reaction in the entire movie. It either suddenly hit her how stupid this scene is, or she was suddenly possessed by a drunk Patty and Selma.
Friends?
You're mine, Ranger! No! This one is mine! You will snap into a Slim Jim!
The wizards use their magic to snap them out of it, but nevertheless, the demon is risen, causing the Rangers to whip out the weapons they wouldn't whip out when their friends were in danger. That's nice.
Haven't changed a bit.
The monster has no interest in joining with Divatox, and instead plans to grow large and look to cause trouble, resulting in the Rangers putting together their giant awesome bot.
Now the blaster is lined up and coming in!
This long transformation scene taking place while the monster presumably waits patiently in the corner results in them putting together their biggest creation yet.
Mega Maid.
Close enough. They have a short clash of the Cretans, and of course, wouldn't you know it, they win the fight. So, how could we possibly end after a note like that? How about that kickboxing competition that only got 2 minutes of screen time? Because, yeah, in the end, that's what it's all been building up to, right? An even poorer man's version of sidekicks?
The national championship title goes to the Angel Grove.
They win the tournament, this kid fantasizes about this half a second for the rest of his life, and the guy who plays Rocky fires his agent. And that's Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. It's stupid, campy, and doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But
What?
when you think about it, when everything is said and done, Power Rangers is...
Critic, the monster is back. You must return to stop him.
Again? Alright, where is that Scooby-Doo monster?
Whoa! That low-angle shot made him huge! Pandering time!
Now we're both gigantic, and for some reason transformed the suburban park into a Japanese mountainside. But nevertheless, you're going down!
Haha! It's too powerful now! You can never stop it!
You're right! I can't stop it!
Huh?
It doesn't matter if you show how goofy or campy or silly it was, because that's what people liked about it to begin with. It's like Ninja Turtles or He-Man or Transformers or something like that. Yeah, it was stupid, but I still think fondly of it because it was my childhood escape. I didn't enjoy Power Rangers, but it wasn't meant for me. It was for a younger generation of people to look back and enjoy how preposterously over the top it was. Get the picture?
No! I will continue to show the movie to the world, tormenting everybody who watches it!
How the hell am I gonna stop her from forcing everybody to watch this movie? I mean, if somebody who really hated the show couldn't stop it, then... Green Ranger, go!
Great! I don't even know what I'm saying right now, I just like saying the word great! Great! Ah! Huh?
So why did they give up the Zeo powers? There was nothing wrong with them. They just switched out from Zeo to Turbo. So every time that Rita throws her staff down, does she just like magic it back up every time? Or is there like a big long fishing line that she just pulls it back up really, really hard?
No! It's too geeky! It's too geeky!
Empress of Evil if it turns out Lord Zed is actually higher up in the food chain? And how is he an Emperor of Evil if there's actually a guy who's higher up even than him?
Thanks, Linkara. You saved the day with your disturbed obsession.
How bad is the economy of Angel Grove considering they have an abandoned warehouse district that always seems to be destroyed? It must be a huge frickin' area!
Well, folks, if something this kooky has been around for 20 years, must be doing something right. Enjoy your incredibly silly show. It's ridiculous nonsense, but it's your ridiculous nonsense. I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.
Go Nostalgia Critic, you want it more than Nostalgia Critic. This song is here to praise your heroes and sucker your foes will buy it just to shut you the fuck up. But still, the song's so awesome you cannot deny. It makes the coolest scenes out of try.